The only things I have left in my life are memories, which I keep in my journal. Stoudemire is one of them, a place I will never forget. The mental institution, where children's lives and names were taken away from them, and they were labeled with numbers. We all had numbers. I was number 87. It was a prison, and I was the prisoner. I was 6 years old, alone and terrified, and no one knew that I was deaf. I didn't even know. Approximately 2 to 3 out of every 1,000 children in the United States are born deaf or hard of hearing. This is a true story of one woman's journey, never giving up in what she believed in. A story of misdiagnosis, institutionalization, and abuse, showing the struggle and pain of one brave woman. This is her story of hope. I Was Number 87 by Anne M. Bolander and Adair N. Rennie. Year 1960, in Bridgewater, Virginia. My parents were taking me to a horrible place that would change my life forever. It seemed like it was just yesterday. I was 6 years old. A woman held my hand tightly as my parents got into the car to leave. I tried to run after them, but the woman kept holding my hand and wouldn't let go. My parents were waving goodbye. The woman took my hand and made it wave back. She was still gripping my hand as she led me inside the big building. I looked outside the window and saw them drive away. No! No! Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Get in line, retard. Can't you hear? I said get in line. Take your number, number 87. Number 87? Is this my name? I couldn't look at the other children. Did the children's bruises hurt like mine did? Did they feel pain? My fear of punishment was too great a risk trying to find out. The woman caused me pain. Her lips told me I was a mistake, a retard. Her lips told me she loved me. Why did she do this? What is love? Love must mean pain. Today, a boy fell out of his chair. The boy began to run. The woman was trying to get him down on the floor. She hit his head on the wall. He was so still. But she kept on beating him. Then realized he was no longer moving or crying. All I know at Stoudemire is pain and fear. I see the faces of other children as they suffer. They try to hold back their tears, but no one can win. The woman's coming towards me. It's my turn next. When we were punished, I learned that if I moved or reacted, or felt myself scream, the more I would be beaten. Punishment at Stoudemire was something I never forgot. Surviving there was my goal. I left Stoudemire in 1966 when I was 12 years old. my family finally took me home. But living there wasn't much different from Stoudemire. The pain, the abuse, still happened. I was still number 87. I didn't even know my name. If only there was a way I could release this pain. Maybe with this knife. In its reflection, I see a poor, silly fool. The pain. I wanted to feel more pain. That's all I know. Year 1975. I had finally started to write in my journal again. I had survived Stoudemire, but the memories had been difficult to bear. I got a job to support myself as a dishwasher, where I met one of the cooks, Ruth, and began going to church with her and her husband, Glenn. Soon after, they let me move in with them. They were caring and kind. Could this have been love? I tried to lip read what they said, and that's how I understood them. But their lips called me Anne and said it was my name, thinking my name was number 87. That's what I was called at Stoudemire. But here, in that place called home, my name was Anne. Anne, this is a Bible. I want you to have it. He taught me the story of Jesus and his life, amazed that I had never seen a Bible before. For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should have everlasting life. Glenn said Jesus had suffered, and that he had felt pain like me. This man, Jesus, had died for me. He was here to save me. And he didn't want to cause me pain. I wanted to believe. What would it be like to have his everlasting life? I know what has really happened in my life, and I feel better about writing my memories down. But now I'm ready to move on. I just got testing done to determine once and for all if I was retarded, and the doctor showed me the test results. And here it is in black and white. I was not retarded. I was only deaf. I am only deaf. I'm not a mistake. I was number 87, but now I found out I'm a person. I have my own language. Sign language. A hearing woman introduced me to a community of people like me. And now I can laugh. I have a gift of making people in my deaf community laugh, just like me. What is love? Love is not pain. Love is from your heart and from others. Glenn had loved me. I have learned from all the experiences in my life, both positive and negative, and have gained from them strength, not only to survive, but to overcome any obstacle that may come my way. I know I'm not perfect, and there will be other stumbling blocks, but I also know there's nothing I can't handle. This is my story. I'm Anne.